If I don't get Kelly Rowland because I say this about, then it's gonna be a problem. Then I'm putting out receipts. The receipts I just told you about, then I'll put those out.
Recent rumors suggest that Beyonce and Jay-Z's marriage may be nearing its end, with reports indicating they've been separated for some time. Jay-Z's Grammy speech, where he lamented Beyonce's loss for Album of the Year, is now seen as a plea to salvage their relationship. Speculation swirls around Jay-Z's alleged involvement in questionable dealings with Diddy and neglecting his other children, leaving them in dire straits. Beyonce, aware of potential fallout, appears to be distancing herself from Jay-Z preemptively to safeguard her career from any association with his rumored misdeeds. As whispers grow louder, Beyonce is taking steps to sever ties with him before the truth emerges, protecting her professional reputation from potential damage.
After the powers that be, the PTB, the industry, whatever you want to call them, once they're done with Diddy, right? And this is going to be going on for some time, but once, I guess you can say the public humiliation, basically after the major documentaries come out, right? After they are done with Diddy, Jay-Z is up next to be exposed.
In recent weeks, Jay-Z has found himself in the midst of trending discussions due to revelations surfacing about his connections with Diddy and alleged shady dealings. Reports suggest that Beyonce, his wife, was unaware of these connections and now wishes to distance herself from him. The rumors initially surfaced months ago when Jason Lee made bold claims about Beyonce on his show, hinting at significant revelations about her personal life unless Kelly Rowland agreed to an interview. Back then, the nature of these claims was unclear, but recent events have led many to speculate that they might involve Beyonce secretly separating from Jay-Z.
I'm gonna tell them while Johnny puts a beep over this part of the show, so you'll never know what it is, but I want you to see their reactions, and I'm going to do it right now. Ooh, and that's where I go back to, like, we're friends in the game. We support each other. We help each other out. Can you imagine had I put that on Hollywood Law? Oh, there was one more thing. Beat this, Johnny.
Woo!
So that in itself, I think Beyonce could have gave me a, you know what I mean? Like, there should be a little love there. Now,
Maybe she doesn't know.
Beyonce doesn't know.
Yeah, I don't think Beyonce.
Yvette
They're not going to share that with her.
Yvette knows. I got the receipts. I still have the receipts. Yvette know I got the receipts. I got them. Now if I get that message to Beyonce,
yes,
I
she
can
needs
get
to
it
know.
to I'm connected. I could get the message to Beyonce.
She needs to know.
And I think people like her publicist, who I love, and I'm just being critical. That's just what I do. You know that, Yvette. We're trying to book Kelly Rowland right now. Now, if I don't get Kelly Rowland because I say this about, then it's gonna be a problem. Then I'm putting out receipts. The receipts I just told you about, then I'll put those out.
The fires that will come of that.
I ain't worried. I ain't going nowhere. I'm telling you right now. I'm not playing this.
Allegations have swirled about Jay-Z allegedly keeping Beyonce entangled in a web of substance abuse to maintain control over her, as claimed by Beyonce's former bodyguard, Uncle Ron. He asserted that he personally witnessed Jay-Z administering these substances to Beyonce in order to manipulate her. However, these accusations remain unsubstantiated, resting solely on Uncle Ron's account. It's uncertain whether he seeks attention or if his claims hold merit. Furthermore, rumors suggest Jay-Z initiated a relationship with Beyonce when she was merely 18 while he was approaching 30. Beyonce's upbringing was tightly intertwined with her burgeoning career, leaving her with limited social experiences. Throughout her teenage years, her focus remained steadfast on her musical pursuits, with minimal romantic entanglements aside from one high school relationship. This lack of romantic history outside of Jay-Z possibly contributes to her prolonged commitment despite his infidelity. He represents the singular romantic figure in her life since adolescence, shaping her personal and professional journey. A widely circulated video captured Beyonce appearing disengaged during a basketball game, prompting speculation about her state of mind. Observers noted her struggle to keep her eyes open, her slow swaying, indicative of possible intoxication or exhaustion. However, drawing concrete conclusions from a singular instance remains precarious. For Beyonce, untangling herself from Jay-Z's influence could signify dismantling the cornerstone of her identity. Her entire adult life, artistic trajectory, and familial bonds intertwine with Jay-Z, leaving her with a profound reliance on him. The prospect of autonomy from him may be a daunting frontier, given her deeply ingrained association with him both personally and professionally.
Fame. Like how? I feel like she never got to experience life with the different types of people, and the fact that he was so old, low-key, I feel like the only way she expresses herself is through her music.
It's important to acknowledge that Beyonce isn't the sole individual Jay-Z reportedly entered a relationship with during her young adulthood. There have been circulating rumors suggesting Jay-Z dated Foxy Brown when she was merely 15 years old, while he was already an adult. Allegedly, he promised her a prosperous career in Hollywood, only to abandon her once his interest waned. Reports suggest he offered her a sum of money to maintain silence about the affair thereafter.
Allegedly a romantical thing. It's all right, I'll say alleged, but we know. Yeah, she hit it before Beyonce. Allegedly.
During an interview with Nick Cannon, Dame Dash, a longtime friend and former business partner of Jay, later corroborated this information.
At what age was Foxy Brown signed?
I wasn't paying attention to Foxy Brown.
But that's.
I didn't sign Foxy Brown.
I know
Stop
you.
putting
I'm
me in
just
that.
asking a
You keep asking
question.
because I'm on the block. I'm responsible for everybody. I don't know
You the
nothing about
boss.
that. Yo, don't beat around the bush. Say what you want
I'm
to say.
just
What do you
asking.
mean by that question?
I was just asking.
What are you insinuating?
I'm
when
not
you ask me about
insinuating. I just
Foxy
asked the
Brown?
question.
Let me shoot.
I thought Foxy was like 16. That's all I'm saying.
It sounds like you.
All I'm
it
saying
sounds
is
like
in
you
this
got
industry,
some-
when we live
it
in these
seems
glass
like you got.
houses.
It seems like you got a question for Jay. Ask him. Y'all keep asking me questions y'all want to ask him because he ain't here. Ask him. I ain't got shit to do with that, and I don't even know nothing about that. You playing?
You my man.
I know not with me. But you playing. When you say that Foxy was 16 when she got signed, why did you say that just now?
When I first was introduced to who Foxy was, I thought there was something between Foxy and Jay.
Oh, yeah, Jay. But that's the question you're trying to ask me.
There are striking parallels between the situations involving Diddy and Cassie, Jay-Z's associations with R. Kelly, and the rumored separation of Beyonce and Jay-Z. Diddy's relationship with Cassie began when she was just 19, with promises of a Hollywood career, only to reportedly put her through significant challenges. Jay-Z's collaborations with R. Kelly, despite Kelly's later exposure, raised questions about his associations. Similarly, rumors suggest that Beyonce and Jay-Z have been living separate lives since 2016, reminiscent of Jada Pinkett Smith's recent revelations about her marriage to Will Smith. These interconnected narratives, including hints from bloggers like Jason Lee and Storm Monroe, underscore the complexities within these high-profile relationships and the scrutiny they face in the public eye. The parallels highlight broader issues of power dynamics, accountability, and personal struggles within the entertainment industry.
What I've heard about them as a couple is that they've been living separate lives for a very long time. So they together, but they living separate. And part of the reason why they're already living separate lives, and we may actually see one of the biggest divorces in Hollywood, is because Jay-Z is up next to be exposed. And Jay-Z is exposed for his nefarious past. You're gonna see Beyonce divorced.
There were rumors circulating that Beyonce had reservations about attending the Grammys this year, but Jay-Z reportedly convinced her it would be beneficial to maintain appearances. Supposedly, this persuasion also led to her cancellation of the Tina Turner tribute performance. If these speculations hold any truth, they might elucidate Beyonce's apparent disengagement throughout the event. Notably, Jay-Z criticized the Grammys for snubbing Beyonce, emphasizing her eligibility for the Album of the Year award. Many supported his outspoken stance, yet observers couldn't overlook Beyonce's visible discomfort during his remarks. Furthermore, Jay-Z's reference to her as this young lady, instead of by name or as his wife, raised concerns about their dynamic. Beyonce's detachment at the event, coupled with Jay-Z's advocacy on her behalf, fueled speculation about the authenticity of their presence. Whether Beyonce attended merely to uphold an image or due to genuine interest in the ceremony remains conjectural. However, the dynamics between the power couple and their involvement in Grammy politics offer intriguing insights into the intricacies of their relationship and public personas.
I don't want to embarrass this young lady, but she has more Grammys than everyone and never won Album of the Year. So even by your own metrics, that doesn't work. Think about that. The most Grammys, never won Album of the Year. That doesn't work.
Just days prior to the Grammys, rapper Mia, formerly signed to Roc Nation and managed by Jay-Z, made explosive allegations against the mogul. She claimed that Jay-Z received a substantial sum from her billionaire ex Benjamin Bronfman. According to Mia, this money was intended to prevent Jay-Z from intervening in her custody battle with Bronfman, during which she lost custody of her son in 2013. Mia recounted how, upon being served with the custody papers, Roc Nation abruptly cut off communication with her, and her pleas for help to Jay-Z went unanswered as her emails mysteriously vanished. She further described a break-in at her home where all her laptops were stolen, leaving her isolated in Brooklyn due to a restraining order. Adding to the controversy, Jaguar Wright recently asserted that Jay-Z is the true mastermind of the industry, surpassing even Diddy in ruthlessness. Wright claimed that Jay-Z has evaded detection due to his superior cunning and meticulous approach. According to her, Jay-Z operates with greater care and intelligence, which has shielded him from facing consequences. These allegations paint a picture of Jay-Z as a powerful figure exerting influence behind the scenes, orchestrating events to his advantage while evading scrutiny.
John Carter is worse.
Uh-oh. Oh, man.
He's smarter. He's patient. He's not sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
This he been lining up people he calls friends and stepping to the side while they get hit by the guillotine for 30 years. He's worse.
Jaguar also stated her belief that the lawsuit and the allegations against Diddy could potentially reveal the true nature of Jay-Z.
I think the TPD trial has the potential to force Sean Combs to finally be honest about some things that he hasn't been honest about, which could create great leverage for knocking that big lip camel face back into the oblivion in the depths of hell where he came from.
Recently, there's been a surge of boldness among individuals, and it appears that Jay-Z is facing the consequences. Reports suggest that numerous people are gearing up to unveil the alleged misdeeds of Jay-Z, and Beyonce has no intention of standing by amidst the turmoil. Adding to the turmoil, Jay-Z faced scrutiny a few years back when his purported estranged daughter, Letitia Macer, claimed that he had abandoned her and her mother for over 3 decades. Letitia took to various social media platforms, shedding light on Jay-Z's purported neglect. She shared a video detailing Jay-Z's prolonged avoidance, citing his fear of exposure as the reason. Additionally, Letitia disclosed her mother's long-standing battle with a neurological disorder. In the video, she juxtaposed several photos, revealing a striking resemblance between herself and Jay-Z. These revelations have intensified scrutiny and cast a shadow over Jay-Z's public image. The unfolding saga unveils a tangled web of alleged secrets, thrusting Jay-Z into a maelstrom of controversy. It appears that the recent revelation regarding his purported undisclosed child with another woman is just the tip of the iceberg. Reports now suggest that there might be yet another alleged secret son named Rur, whose existence Jay-Z has purportedly refused to acknowledge despite persistent claims from the mother, Wanda, who has since passed away. Wanda's relentless efforts to establish contact with Jay-Z went unanswered, leaving a cloud of uncertainty hovering over Ram's paternity. Despite alleged awareness of Ram's existence, Jay-Z has purportedly evaded DNA testing, utilizing his influence to thwart legal proceedings initiated by Ram's mother. The repeated dismissal of cases through his connections has only fueled speculation about Jay-Z's involvement, as whispers of a potential divorce between Jay-Z and Beyonce linger. The timing of the announcement remains uncertain. Speculation suggests Beyonce may be awaiting the culmination of revelations regarding Jay-Z's association with Diddy before making a public statement to safeguard her image. The meticulous orchestration surrounding the impending disclosure underscores Beyonce's strategic approach to mitigate the fallout. Meanwhile, public opinion remains divided, with many expressing disdain towards Jay-Z's actions and the looming specter of a marital dissolution. Like this person who said it felt as if Jay-Z was giving his farewell speech and ranting before throwing them deuces, no matter your status, you can't run from the skeletons that are in your closet. It was very different seeing his daughter Blue Ivy on the stage, accompanying Jay-Z, and she's dressed for the Grammys versus this young lady, in his words, B, who's sitting in the audience, dressed like she's going to a rodeo. Another person said Beyonce knew what she was getting into when she met Jay-Z because she was underage. Two of her parents sold her to him, and she was doing freak-offs with him, and he had her doing stuff with his other girlfriends. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do y'all think about Beyonce allegedly separating from Jay? And do y'all really think Jay-Z is next up after the industry's done with Diddy? Y'all been new what to do? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other very messy video.